Good morning. My name is David Frise, and this is the BESA National Conference 2021, Building Back Better, Greener, Safer. So normally at a conference, and who knew we'd still be online in a year after last year's, I'd be doing the toilets are over there, turn your mobile phones off and ask lots of questions. But my job at this stage really is to say thank you to all our sponsors, because without our sponsors, we wouldn't be able to do that. Do this conference. So first of all, Mitsubishi Electric, our headline sponsor, thank you to them, but also SWEP, SBS, Roperhurst, Mighty, Swegon, Hamworthy Heating, Dassault Systems, Trimble, Speakertech, and Marsh. Thank you to all of them. And it's now my great privilege to introduce your president, Neil Brackenridge, to open the conference.
Thank you, David. Welcome to the BESA National Conference 2021. Ladies and gentlemen, speakers, guests, fellow members and delegates, it is a real pleasure to welcome you to our second virtual conference. Thank you for joining us. The programme for the next 2 days is absolutely jam-packed with great content delivered by a wide range of speakers from all backgrounds. Soon we'll be hearing from our first keynote speaker, the architect and TV personality, George Clark. We'll get the conference off and running, and tomorrow we are privileged to be hearing once again from the government's leading ventilation advisor, Professor Kath Noakes. We'll give a wider context going on in the building engineering sector. But our programme is something for every special interest. This is the beauty of BESA. We cover all. I'd also like to give a big thank to our headline sponsor, Mitsubishi Electric, made it stage such an ambitious event. To all organisations that have sponsored specific tables, these add depth to colour to proceedings. This year's overall theme is Building Back Better, Safer, Greener. And we're looking in detail at how we as an industry are contributing to rebuilding the economy, as well as delivering the requirements of the new building safety legislation, modernising the sector's workforce, and pushing on towards a net zero emissions future. On that latter point, there's another conference going on in Glasgow at the moment, which I didn't schedule very well. Well, I don't expect the world leaders to drop everything that they're doing for COP26 to tune into us for 2 days. They could do worse than listen to some of the solutions our industry is proposing to help deal with this transition to a lower carbon future. I am very pleased that we have been able to attract so many young speakers this year to specifically focus on low carbon challenge. Their generation will need to take the lead, the mess made our planet. There's an opportunity to a rewarding career. We are busy, so I'll stop there and put you back into the safe hands of our host, CEO David Frise.
Thank you very much, Neil. As I was saying earlier, who knew that 12 months ago we would still be online? And I've forgotten everything I knew about this platform from 12 months ago. Frankly, I need a retraining course every time I go for a coffee break. So bear with us today. We've got a big program over the 2 days. And of course, the big announcement that came yesterday, not from COP26, but the appointment of Antonio Conte as Spurs manager. And for all you long-serving or suffering Spurs fans, you know that it's about hope and the return of hope for us. And now a terrible segue into COP26 is about hope. And we all hope and pray that actually it delivers something. And we're going to look at all of those topics today. We're talking about rebuilding safely. We're talking about climate crisis. We're talking about skills over the next few days. With a new start post-pandemic, we hope that we have all learned something. And I think this tunes perfectly with our keynote speaker, George Clark, who is a well-known TV personality you've all seen on Channel 4 programs, The Home Show, The Restoration Man, and George Clark's Amazing Spaces. But he's also an outspoken critic of the construction industry and someone who has opinions and views, and I'm really looking forward to hearing them now. So, without further ado, over to you, George. Looking forward to your discussion this morning, and I'll be back for the Q&A fairly shortly.